Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Virgo weekly money and career reading from March 3rd to the 9th, 2025. Virgos, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Virgos weekly money and career, March 3rd to the 9th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout on the Hear Out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of March. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for the better sound, and let's get started. And yes, I know I'm late in announcing the free readings. Not to worry, just please be patient. Thank you for your patience and understanding. It's been quite a few busy weeks, so I will tend to it and I will get that out hopefully this weekend. All right, let's get started. Virgos, I'm going to pull one oracle card here to see what the message is, what we need to know for this weekly reading. What are the energies and what is the root of the matter? What do we need to know here for Virgo's weekly money and career, March 3rd to the 9th? What is the message? Ooh, we have the clover, happiness, luck, success. And then we have the tree, which is, rooting yourself and growing with patience, with power, with strength. Beautiful cards, Virgo, beautiful cards. Are you trying to grow something? Are you trying to start something? Are you trying to anchor yourself in one place? Anchor your roots, or wanting to grow your roots in some place, or anchor your project, or anchor your idea, or anchor your life. And find your space, your place, your house, your land, the place you want to root yourself, right? This is really that moment of growth. And we do have the luck. Success is on your side to grow in this rooted place. What is it all about? Virgo, comment down below. What is it you're looking for? What is the place you're looking for? What is it you want to grow? Whether it's your life, whether you want to grow energetically, emotionally, whether you want to anchor yourself in a different space, in a different place, find your land, find your purpose. Let me know. And I do want to say what I say in every reading. Please, if you're interested, if this helps you, or you find a certain purpose and connection to power forward, to make things happen, to manifest, to become successful, these are your pages. This is your channel. This is your channel to share words, to put words down on something you're trying to find, trying to get, trying to make happen, trying to bring in, or a soothing energy or clarity or understanding of who you are and what you want to make happen, right? So this is, I just want to reiterate and say that this is your channel. These are your pages for you to fill. So drop a line down below if that's something you're interested in, for the good, for the bad, whether it's good or bad, whatever you're going through, whatever your mindset is, just as long as the words are respectful, these are your pages. This is your place. So we have the 5, right? The anchoring, the tree, branching out. But for me, the tree is really finding that space or rooting yourself, right, in that place. And so it's about solidifying things, solidifying your ideas, solidifying your choice, your decision, and also teaches us that sometimes time is necessary. Patience is necessary. Waiting is necessary. Not everything comes at a click, at a blink. And so patience and time is necessary for this realization, for this development, for this success, for this to grow. And it also helps us or teaches us, right, to persevere. And that if life gives us challenges, if we anchor ourselves and are clear on where we stand and what we want, we can be patient and allow things to grow. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible to the one that arms itself with patience and courage, right? This will identify the viability of things, things you can do, things that will be successful. Time is going to bring you the moment where it's going to be successful. This identifies your dreams, your aspirations, and informs us that time is an important factor here. Everything comes with patience. And I feel like this tree, this arbre, is a source of inspiration, but it's also a signal of longevity, right? Of things that are going to be in the long run, that are going to be there for a while, developing in the long term. This is something this energy you're anchoring yourself into is not only bringing you luck, but it's for the long term. So whatever you've been wanting, desiring, building, manifesting, working on, developing, right? Patiently waiting for, it's for the long term. And because you have the four-leaf clover, this is about, luck and the opportunities you're going to be able to seize, opportunities popping in. This is sort of the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card, right? Although the Strength card is more about, being strong and facing obstacles and challenges. This is more rooting yourself and having the patience to, anchor yourself and make it grow. And so this announces luck here with the four-leaf clover. It's the more I feel like there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work put into this. You're working really hard, and that's the impulse of luck, right? The more you work, the more luck comes in, or the more your aspirations require dedication and courage, the luckier it gets and the more success comes in. Luck is on your side. And if you're in a period where things are difficult, challenging, a lot of obstacles, trying to understand, figure out, here, the four-leaf clover is really announcing something lighter, easier. It's a change of direction. It's a change of perspective. Your direction is changing. There's a shift there. And there's a shift that's, it's a positive shift. It's really like the Wheel of Fortune, right? Things are shifting, things are changing. You've been waiting patiently. And even if we have to work hard and we have obstacles, as the momentum shifts, the shiftum dynamic, then you're going to see that things are going to be lighter and easier and stepping into synchronicities, right? Meeting the right people at the right time. But this is something you've been working on for a long time. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's see if we can gather a few more cards. Remember that if you are interested in a tarot reading, or if that's something you've been wanting to do for a while, there is an opportunity to get a tarot reading by joining membership. And we do tarot readings. We have a private tarot session for members only every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So if that's something you're interested in, we would love to have you, Virgo. Click the join button, join membership, and you can get a tarot reading. All right. Look at that. You have the sun. And there are very few Virgo readings where you don't have the sun. The positive thinking, positive energies. And there you do have, coupled with the luck, positive energies forward. Now you are standing your ground. Aries, Leo, Sag, someone there that I think this is you powering up, being courageous, but also being bold in your choices. And we'll pull more cards on that. Being bold and defending yourself. You're on the defense. You're standing your ground. You're setting your boundaries to be happy, to bring in success. But it's a bold move. The King of Wands is successful because they're okay being different. They're okay pushing the envelope. They're okay being judged by others. That's fine. They don't care what other people think. Yes. Celebrating with family, with friends. Let's move this over a little bit. There. You're celebrating. What are you celebrating? You're celebrating happiness, but you have been working on this for a while. So here we have the Hermit, understanding that this has been a process for you, and this is your card. There you are, Virgo, right? This has been a process for you, understanding that you're the one that needed to shift, that needed to turn, that needed to make decisions, to take action. Or you are still in this process with the Hermit, understanding that this is your choice. This is who you are. And if you felt that other people's advice was going to give you the answer, or you feel that other people's impulse or conversations or ways or companies, right? Maybe a job, you're going to find a solution, or maybe your best friend or family, they're going to give you a solution. They're going to make things happen. No, this is you having to draw inwards. And I think that all the readings in these weekly readings here are about introspection, because right now everyone is tapping into their intentions, emotions, intuition to figure out who they are and how they can move things around, how they can find answers, whatever it is that you're trying to find, whatever it is that, you know, that brought you here on this channel to listen to this tarot reading. That means you're trying to find answers, right? That means you're trying to connect with something or figure things out, or to try to think these through. A bit of soul searching, right? And that's what the Hermit is all about. It's about taking a break from everyday life and digging deep within our soul to understand that we have the knowledge, that we have the truth, that we have our answers, that we have our own choices, and we as human beings make our own choices. No one else does. No one else does. There are circumstances, obstacles, energies, life, right? But we make our own choices. And so your truth is within. Again, it's not the outside world. It's about you. And this is a pivotal point in your life. This is almost like you. Oh, well, there you go. I didn't even see that. I saw it, but I didn't pay attention to it. There's judgment. Rising up for your happiness, rising up for your balance, your emotional balance, your family, the people around you. You want happiness, you want success, but most of all, you want harmony and happiness. And it's bringing you to the sun. It's bringing you this beautiful, positive energy. But you're changing your goals. You're changing your personal goals. Do you want to move? Do you want to start a life somewhere else, in a different city, different country, different area? Do you want to start a business, or do you just want to anchor your family in a different place, in a different energy? Patience and courage is bringing you luck. And I think that you will be looking at your life in a different way once you anchor yourself in a very more spiritual, deeper way of understanding what happiness is all about, what your life is all about, and how you're making decisions to understand, right, what your priorities are. What are your priorities right now? How have they changed? How are you reprioritizing right now? Your family, your life, your choices, your career, your job, whatever it is. I think there's a big, big change of priority right now. And with the Judgment, it's like an awakening. It's like all of a sudden you're understanding something. All of a sudden you see life differently. You have clarity with the Sun. You're embracing a beautiful, beautiful, positive energy here, without fixating on validation, without fixating on people, people's validation, or people giving you the good job stamp, right? The good job label, the good job person, right? It feels like with the King of Wands, you're putting yourself out there in a whole new way where you don't really need that judgment anymore. You don't need external validation anymore. Your energy, your inner radiance is connecting to the divine, connecting to that higher purpose, that higher understanding, that higher energy that you are going to be part of, radiating positivity. It's an awakening for you. It's a change of destiny. This is changing your destiny, and it's changing the way you see your life. And you are going to be navigating on a different level. Call it evolving, call it awakening, embracing a new journey. You're recognizing patterns. You have recognized patterns. You maybe have healed from patterns here, healed from people. And I think that there's a sense of forgiveness here as you soul search, healing wounds, past triggers, people, family, understanding the dynamic, what you want, and you're reprioritizing. And I feel like in the last few years, you're not the same person. And there's a lot of cleansing of the soul and a lot of understanding, and weight is coming off from your shoulders from maybe past mistakes, or releasing negative karma, or releasing people, ways of seeing things, ways of connecting people to people, and not only asserting yourself, but I feel like you are understanding that you are the one taking the leadership here. Your vision, your strategy is your priority. You're taking leadership. You're making decisions. You have a new strategy of life. You have a new way of life, and you're anchoring yourself in a whole new way. Fantastic reading. Fantastic reading, Virgo. All right, let's see what this tree is all about. What is it that I feel like either you're in the 3D moving, right? Moving places, starting a business somewhere else, or buying a house, or buying a land, or settling your family somewhere else, or rooting yourself in a new place, or you have a whole new set of priorities. Now you're taking the lead of your life, and you're strategizing, and that has had, how can I say that? This has had to happen. You had to put yourself in soul search mode to realize where your life was going to be, and how or you're the boss of your life and you're going to lead the way, whether it's with your family, whether it's alone, whether it's building a family, building a farm. I don't know why I'm saying that. Maybe you're building a farm. Maybe you're buying a farm. Maybe you're buying a house, or maybe you're buying land. Or maybe you're not buying anything, but you're now anchoring your roots somewhere that makes sense to you, and you don't need the validation of anybody anymore. King of Wands. You're your own boss. Now, it doesn't mean that everyone's going to start a business. It doesn't mean that everyone's going to, be independent and buy a farm and have their own company. No, it means that you're taking ownership of your life. You're taking ownership of your life. And you no longer need validation of that person, those people, or that community. Yeah, there you have the Tower. Realizing that your life is somewhere else. You're choosing. There you go, again. So if this is not you taking ownership of your life, this is a very powerful Aries, Leo, Sag that has been in your life that you no longer want to be connected with, or you've been disappointed. But there's a partnership there. There's a soul partnership, or soul energy between you and this person. I'm going to pull one more card on this King of Wands, who I feel like is very mysterious here. I feel like you're empowered anyway. You are taking ownership of your life. But who is this King of Wands, sorry. Yeah. Am I taking these? Okay. Yeah. So there's the three of Swords, heartbreak, disillusion, feeling left out. That is why you soul search. That is why you're taking ownership of your life. Moving slowly but surely, strategizing, planning the move, planning to set yourself. I really see, maybe this is just for one person, but I keep seeing a land. I keep seeing, a land in the country, a lot, trees and grass, but it's like an empty land. It's a big, like a field. And that's where you're anchoring yourself, and that's where you're settling your family, or you're building a house, or you want to live, or maybe that's your dream and that's what you want. But it's like it's an empty land, and anything can be done. You're rooting yourself in a place, you're taking ownership, and that doesn't mean you're all building a house. It means that you're on a blank slate, and now you can build your future and build your life the way you want to, taking ownership of your life. Yes, there you go. Ace of Cups. Emotional. This is an emotional new beginning. You have detached or disconnected from certain people because of disappointments, because of disillusions. And that can be anybody. This can be a job. This can be a person. This can be family members, friends, dynamics in the job, co-workers, people you trusted, or people that you've been navigating with for a while. I'm going to change decks. Hold on. So what is this Ace? What is this Ace of Cups here for Virgo, please? What is this Ace of Cups? There's so many cards that came out just on one. Yes, look at that. The Tower again. Suddenly realizing that that's not viable anymore. That's not where you want to be, or that's not with who you want to be, or that's not the way you want to run your life, or that's not the type of job you want, or how you want to make your money, or the place you want to live in, whatever it is. There's the Tower. 2 times the Tower. Realizing that, it's time. It's time to shift. And it's also time to shine light maybe on, on things, on patterns, or old beliefs, or structures, or places, or the way things were done. and illusions. I feel like you've banked on illusions for a while, or banked on patterns that maybe, were done in the past. And this is a sudden shift, a sudden awakening, a sudden moment. And again, the Tower can be anything. It can be something that happens in your life. It can be something outside of your control that shakes things up. Something that is said, something that is seen, or it just can be you at one point just waking up and realizing, right, that you're tearing down, or it's the moment, it's that liberation, that freedom to live your own life. Tearing down old beliefs, making room for new growth. It's a moment of relief and understanding. And I think that it's also moments where you have to confront things, where you have to confront certain people or circumstances, or just your own thoughts, and confront your own thoughts. And that's where we come back to the Hermit. Confronting your own thoughts. And that's really shifting all your priorities. It's almost like the land of your dreams. You're going to build on the land of your dreams. I keep seeing a land. Hierophant. There's guidance there. There's someone guiding you, or there's a release from a structure, release from an establishment. There's heartbreak there. It can be at the end of the job, or it can be the end of or you don't want to be in an established community, an established job anymore. You don't want to be part of that structure, that administrative structure. It doesn't have to be that, but you're guided by something. You're sharing your knowledge with something. This can be a mentor, a guide, a spiritual guide. Queen of Wands. It can be someone helping you, guiding you towards this new opportunity. There's a new opportunity here. Page of Pentacles, manifesting finances, manifesting success and luck. There's someone there with you. We have the Two of Cups. Can be this Queen of Wands. 2 pages, all fresh, all new. Very ambitious, yet you're still attached to something. You're still very possessive about something. What is that you're hanging on to? You're hanging on to something. And I think that's why you have the 2 towers, realizing what you have to address, what hasn't been addressed yet, what hasn't been said, or what you haven't addressed in your own soul, in your own mind, right? We all have to address circumstances, things that have been maybe weighing heavy on us, on our shoulders. And as you address them, the Judgment, you're healing, forgiving, and evolving, growing. One more card on this. You're hanging on to your pentacles, but you're also very possessive on something. Yeah, disappointed in something. It's the end of something. What are you disappointed of? Five of Cups. You still have 2 cups. You feel like you're depleted, and that's why you're hanging on. You still have 2 cups. Yeah, there you go. There's the Empress. Growing your own garden. Back at that. Creating something. Nurturing yourself. Growing. All the seeds that you've planted. Everything you've done up to now. That is bringing you to this place where you can anchor yourself in your new land. In your new space. In your new place. Back in that empty field where you can build anything in that empty field. And again, it's just an example and it's just an image, but you know what I mean. In your mind, you can do anything. Leaving the swords behind. Leaving that difficult. It's almost like I feel like you've been stuck, or you had to do things that way. You had to do things the established way. You couldn't get out of that. People told you it was that way. People always told you you had to do things that way. You're celebrating leaving all that behind. And I think it's a mindset. And again, it can be in the 3D. But for me, most of all, it's your mindset and understanding that you can take ownership of your life and you can make anything happen. Celebrating leaving those swords behind, leaving the hang up behind, leaving what you've been attached to behind, what you're hanging on to. You can leave that, let that go. 2 times a tower, shaking things up, but you're celebrating leaving it behind. I want to pull one more card on the tree here and on the clover. One more card on the tree, please. Ooh, that just flew out. Look at that. Change. One more card on the clover, please. The death card. Let it go. Let it go. Look at this. Let it go. There's a lot to let go here, but it is really bringing you to a place to build your own life, your own way, in that beautiful place. One more card, please. 5 of Swords, battling. What these cards keep flipping out. There's the Strength card. Yeah, the strength to let go, the strength to dive deep and own your own life. Comfortable with your abundance is coming in. There's an ambitious project there. You are choosing. You have the sun. You're moving into positive. You have the luck on your side. But because you're attached to something, and because you're hanging on to something that doesn't serve you anymore, or it's not part of your energies anymore, that's why you need the patience. That's why you need the time. Because you cannot grow with both energies restricting you or hanging on to something that's not for you anymore, that's going to block you, or that's going to sort of stop the energies to move forward, because it's not your fuel anymore. You will make your own choices. You're becoming independent. You're sustainable. You're going to become financially independent. But you're choosing, yes, action forward, prioritizing, adapting to a new energy, adapting to a new way. And we have the Queen of Cups, which is all about listening, empathy, nurturing, understanding. It's not about the go, 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 go. It's not about let's get this happening. This has to happen fast. Let's get the money in. Let's not care about anything else. It's success at all costs. No. This is a whole new ball game, Virgo, of understanding who you are and owning who you are, owning your empathy, your fragile state of mind sometimes, the sort of poetic type that you are, the dreamer, the creator, the dreamer, the kind person, the nurturer. Own all that. You are all of the above. You are both successful, strong, creative, ambitious, a good organizer, planner, successful, yet at the same time so fragile, and a dreamer, not wanting too much confrontation, want everybody to love each other and fix things and make people happy. But you are all of the above. And I feel like you've been fixated on one thing, one person, one dynamic, one idea, one family situation, or attachments, or connections that have always been there, that have been there for you, that you followed, that you realize you have to detach yourself from that to be able to own your own life. Listen, prioritize, adapting. Wow, beautiful reading. Beautiful reading, Virgo. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Virgo's weekly money and career. March 3rd to the 9th, 2025 for the sign of Virgos. One last message for the road. Feeling stuck. 2 times the Queen of Cups. Listen to your intuition. Listen to others. Have empathy. Be there. There's the 5 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. A lot of ego dynamic there, and having to win at all cost. And there's the... I'm laughing. I haven't said this in a long time, Virgo. There's always that underlining of that person, that special connection you have. So, but for this time, I do feel like, so it can be a partner, it can be a romantic partner, it can be, you know, your partner. But it can also be a friend, a family member, someone you worked with, a business partner. This is the person I feel like you want to detach yourself from. But it doesn't mean they don't exist anymore. It means that the ties will be different. The connections will be different. Because there's a battle there. There's an ego battle there. You feel stuck. This can be with a water sign. This can be with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone with whom you've had a connection for a long time. Doesn't have to be, but it can be that. And I feel like with the Hangman, and the 8 of Swords, both, you've been stuck in this dynamic for a while. Patiently waiting for a new perspective. And it is important to take a step back with the Hangman, to take a step back and understand, to see it from a different angle. And again, taking ownership of that angle because it wasn't working, or too possessive. To think that, you know, you wanted to keep that dynamic. You wanted to keep it that way with the 4 of Pentacles. Hanging on to something that's not serving you anymore, or that's just not working. I feel like with the Hangman, it's understanding now the value of surrender and the value of patience. And seeing things from a different perspective, right? Letting go of that attachment. You know, viewing those emotions through a detached lens, right? Letting go of old beliefs and old patterns. It's letting go of that attachment, whatever it is. Whether that attachment is a parent, a person, a partner, a friend, a business partner, a coworker, a special entity, a special connection that you've had. This is something that is important to detach yourself, to be able to take ownership of your life. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Virgos. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your journeys, for writing these words, for connecting to this channel. Hopefully you're subscribed. Do not forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, the magic word is going to be surrender. Surrender. So put the word surrender down below. Don't forget to be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Gratitude, Virgos, gratitude from the bottom of my heart to each and every one connecting to this channel. Thank you. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.